Hello. Hi guys. You're most welcome. Welcome again, again and again and again and again to our beautiful channel, Becky. Yes. Um if you've not yet subscribed, please do. For those who have subscribed, I now have like 19. Thank you so much. God bless you. Like it means a lot. I feel I've gone a milestone. Uh we are still on my childhood, right? Okay. Yes, we are still on my childhood, and the next question. Where are you? Questions? Uh, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. After subscribing, there's like a bell that appears. Something that looks like these bells we're using at school. Like you just tap on it. Subscribing costs you nothing. Even tapping on that bell costs you nothing. If you have liked my content, you also like uh, and if you don't mind, share. Yes, share the link so that also people who know you can subscribe. Thank you. So am I taking so long? Where are you? Where are your questions? The next question is mm, okay. Asking me a question that how old was I in time of my memories? I think to have a very sharp memory, like to remember whatever was happening. I think 5 years. Okay, I can remember whatever was happening before I went to school, but now when you go to school, it's like there is something that is added to you. Yeah, it's like there is some sort of I don't know elevation or something. I don't know the right word to use, but it's like there's some sort of transformation or something. So when I went to school at 5 is when, of course, most of you went to nursery and began at an early age. Me, I went direct to primary one or grade one. Me, I don't know. So that was it. What kind of food did I like? I liked no food. I just ate anything. Because in an environment that I grew up from didn't allow me to be picky. I was only picky if the food was not really nice. If it was not well cooked, I would eat, I would taste. When I realized I would not continue eating it. Otherwise, I just ate anything. But of course, yes, I had what I liked, but know that it's what was cooked for me whenever I wanted. As a kid, yes, I liked rice. That one I will not lie. Today, it's not my food of, like food that I would say it is food of my choice. But I loved rice like any other child maybe. Did you used to eat anything or were you picking? No, I ate everything and anything apart from foods that were not eaten in our home. What I didn't like eating, that is hard yams. I didn't like eating them. Yeah. Yeah, I had food I hated. There is something we call it magira. I didn't like it. It was the pounded beans. Then it was pounded beans. Then they put in magadi. Then we used to eat it with matoke. I didn't like it. I didn't like that sauce. Up to today, I don't like it. There's another modified magira I like, but not the one of beans. A favorite toy. Favorite toy. I didn't have a favorite toy, and I had none. If I wanted a toy, I would go and break a tree and make it my toy. I didn't have any. The first person I ever saw with a toy, a doll, was our last born. They bought for her a small doll. My worst punishment as a child. There are two. To me, they are almost like the same, but I think one I deserved it. I don't know. Okay, this is what happened. My mom was sick, and she asked me to cook food. And to some extent, I didn't understand whether she was sick or not, and maybe I saw her go. So kumbe she had gone to hospital, coming back. I hadn't done what she had told me. She had left for me firewood. This split firewood, it can be sharp. It can even cut you if you're not careful. So she found me now bending, trying to wash the potatoes that she told me to wash and put on fire. In annoyance, in anger, she picked the split firewood and hit my back. I think that was the worst punishment growing up as a child. And another incident was, I was in the village. I broke mommy's flask, the only flask. I think it took like 4 cups. The rest of the flasks were broken. That one was the only one surviving. Then I took it back. That day my mom blamed my dad, and I never ever dressed it. I think I was in P4, P5. So this same fate befalls me when I go to my uncle's place, because I was supposed to go to my uncle's place to go to school, and I break another flask. My uncle's wife did not take it easy with me. My mom didn't know, but my uncle's wife, of course, she got to know because we were many when I was breaking it. So when I broke it, being a kid, I said, I've broken I've broken the second flask in a row. I broke mommy's flask, now I've broken this one. And now the person who told her, like, addressed it like, I think, like, I found fun in it. And yet I didn't find fun in it anymore. So when she got to know, she was very angry. She called my mom, I think, and told her that your daughter broke your flask. Now she has also come to break mine. Kwani amekuwa mwendazimu. Has she become mad? That's what my auntie asked my mom. Has she become mad? I don't even know whether they still remember, but I know they can't remember. So, as a punishment, my aunt refused to give me food. That day I didn't eat it. I think even break, lunch and supper, I didn't eat. I thought she would finish me. But she did not touch me. She did not even abuse me. I was out in the field fearing. Then I tried to sneak in, like, I thought maybe she was not around. I tried to sneak in to eat her food. What? She found me. And when my aunt was pissed, my friend, whoo, hey, have you dealt with an actual lady? So that's what happened. Those were my worst punishments, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, I think, yes, those are my worst. Where was I? Where I grew up, yes. I grew up, first of all, my very tender age, like a toddler to 9, 10, I was in the village setting. I was at home in the village, come say, like full time. Then later is when I moved to town. Remember, my uncle and wife came one evening. They said, we're alone at home, we need somebody. I was like, Mama, they said, you want this one. My mom said, me, I have no problem. Me, I was like, me, I'm not going anywhere. Because I had never been with any other person. But my mom insisted and I didn't want to be caned. Then I left. Then time came when I would be the other side. Then I come for holidays. And then, or maybe Christmas break. And then like that. Yeah. So I would move frequently. Then who took care of me when I was a little kid? My parents. Especially my mom. Trouble. My parents. Where did you grow up? Did you move frequently? That one I answered. How are you similar to your parents? How am I similar to my parents? Similar to my parents. People say I resemble my mom. And then being strict, stubborn. Okay, I resemble my mom physically. Then being strict, being stubborn, my mom. But both mom and dad are strict. But my mom is more strict. Stubborn mom. And mom, I'm not accusing you. You know yourself. So, yeah. How are you similar? And how are you different? Different. I don't know how different I am from them. In terms of age, of course we have a difference. How different am I? And if there's any difference, I think it is not very visible because I think I'm a photocopy. What they taught me is what I do. I'm not sure. I'm a YouTuber, they are not YouTubers. They even don't know what YouTube is. The analog parents. No. I don't know what the difference is. So, describe the first memory you have of going to school. The first memory I have of going to school was excitement. I was happy. Finally, I'm going to school. I was as well as timid because you're meeting new people, but I was the happiest. The first time they told me you are going to school, I can even remember my first dress. It was like a sleeveless dress with just this, they're called stripes. This, like for the bra, small one, and I had my orange, pouch. Didn't even have handles. I would just hold it like And yeah, and my first day, I didn't even go with a book. It was that porch having three, three mangoes, three ripe bananas, three like this. And then the person they gave to keep for me, Siata ate them all, and I only saw the bag. I wrote using I wrote using I wrote using chalk, a piece of chalk. They cut for you a small one, break for you. Then the other thing is I would write 1 up to 10 correctly. My very first day to school, 1 up to 10 correctly. The only thing that I failed to do on my first day to school is writing a 2. I would write a small r. Yeah. Then I came back home. My mom asked me that very day, what did you learn? I told her we learned 1 up to 10. Then she knew, I know she knows that she taught me, but she told me, okay, now you write for me. I wrote neatly up to 10. Then she saw there was only one mistake. Then she held my hand and put it on the ground and twisted for me, said, you do like this. And she just gave me one twist, and that was enough. The following day, I was writing 2 perfectly. Because teachers did not bother to tell me the things that mom taught me. Like to hold the kid and show it that, you know what, this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah. So that was that about my first day in school. What was exciting. That one, I was the happiest. I was like, now at last I'm out of mommy's hands. The things of ordering me around, sleep, do this, do that, do that. Whew. At last someone would breathe, you know. Then the next question here is, do you think children today eat too much fast foods and don't play enough sports? Well, eating too much fast foods, yes. There are kids who are bulky, abnormal bulky. I call it bulk, I will not say fat, because now now check on this one. And he's only 5 years. Is it 5 years? Yes, he's only 5 years, making 6, I think. Then check on his previous photo, this one. Do you see that? So it is terrible. I know, I don't know if mom comes across this. I'm not trying to, but this is not good. Like a kid grows abnormally. It's not beautiful. And then there is what child is this? You never learned anything that you wanted to do things. Yeah. And playing the game you always wanted to do now. When sharing and stuff. Yes, please. So I'm back. We were summarizing our childhood questions, and then there is this other one. When sharing your stuff, you never learned anything, but you wanted to borrow things from others. I never learned and I never borrowed. If I lent you, maybe it should be like a rubber, and you return it as soon as immediately. If that word exists, as soon as you're done using it, you return it. That was me. I never borrowed, I never lent. What I had, okay, I had grown up where my mom tells me what you should like appreciate the little you have. Let the little you have always like be enough for you. So I avoided borrowing like so much. Then from the very youngest ages, and then there's this other one. You lent your stuff, but you also had to borrow from others. Doesn't apply. You lent things to others, to other children, and they never lent you anything. Okay, the only things that I gave out were edibles. I was not mean with what to eat. I would finish my things. Either they are done, which when you're eating, you're there. Even if you ate, you contributed, or you helped me finish mine, I will not borrow you. If you want to give me, and it was not a must that I'm going to accept. It was also going to depend on your hygiene. How clean are you? We had kids in an early age. The kids had, someone has a flowing nose 24/7. So the person giving you something to eat, really? So, so I think that is about the questions that you gave me. I have finished all of them today. Finished. Guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you feel I've not answered any question that you feel you want to know about my childhood, please write it below in the comments, and be certain I will reply. I will answer that question probably in the next video. That is if you're that fast. But even if you're not that fast, if you come across the video and you want me to answer a given question that you feel I didn't answer, I will answer. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Like the video if you have liked it anyway. Give me a thumbs up, and to support me, you can share. So that also your friends are able to access the link and probably watch and also subscribe. Yeah. Thank you so much. God bless you.